Hi, my name is Naylor, and this is how to promote your music with video on the internet, a shoestring approach. Today's topic is audio. Good audio is extremely important in your videos. Now, when recording songs for a CD, an online press kit, or other promotional pieces, you would not use the computer mic to record the audio. Then, why use a computer mic or a camera's internal mic to record the sound in a video that you use for your music promotion? By the end of this tutorial, you'll have some options to use to improve the sound in your videos. This video is a short introduction to audio, and after I complete this entire tutorial series, I plan to upload each week a 5-minute video on a specific aspect of video production for musicians, or really others, any others for that matter, including audio topics. Let's start with why you would want to have good audio for your videos. You've heard of the term branding, which is a fancy business jargon term for showing people what you're all about. If you have less than good audio, it reflects not only on your video, but also on yourself. Now I'm going to show you 3 video clips with different sound sources. The first clip uses the computer microphone. The second, the microphone is in the camera, and the third with an external microphone, which was then synced with the video. You also want to use your computer mic. The sound is not as good as an external mic. The other issue I have.
But now where do I go? This responsibility. Who do I turn to set my conscience free? How can your eyes touch perfect?
I met a boy by a riverside. He said his name was Jack and his eyes were blue like an ocean I'd never seen. I told him I'd never touch the sky. He said, well baby, if you just give me a ride, I will show you just what you've been missing. So let the boy ride into my life, and he kept his word. Oh, he showed me the sky and the freedom I never known. Don't you know freedom can...
Many things in this tutorial apply both to videos that are recorded for uploading as well as for live streaming. Let's start with some microphones. Many of you will know all this, but for the sake of completeness, here are some microphones that I have. First, these are dynamic microphones. These are 2 Shure dynamic mics that I have, an SM58 and an SM57. These are sturdy mics that work well when they are close to you. Now here we have a condenser mic. This is a Sterling 51 condenser mic. This mic is more sensitive than the dynamic type of microphone. In my show, The Performing Songwriter, I have this mic over the head of the performer and out of range of the camera, and it still sounds good. Now all these mics that I have shown you are under $100. A condenser mic requires some power source called phantom power. As examples, audio interfaces usually have phantom power. Most mixers do, or you can also get a portable phantom power unit, which is what this is. There are microphones that plug directly into a USB port. These are great for our purposes. It avoids having to use a mixer, an adapter into the computer, or an audio interface. I recently bought this lavalier mic here for about $125. I use it primarily for interviewing and recording these videos, but here is what it sounds like with a guitar and voice. I'm sitting in Starbucks, I'm watching the world go by. Ain't doing much, I'm just resting my mind. There are 2 ways to have good sound for your videos that are not too complicated. One is to use a webcam or any other camera that will allow you to record video directly into the computer, and an external mic into the computer. If you set your computer audio preferences to the external mic as opposed to the computer mic or camera mic, your video will be recorded with the external mic. There will be no need to sync the audio with the video because it will already be synced automatically. Now, some camcorders and some more expensive cameras have an audio input. You would plug your mic into the audio input and the camera would use the audio from the external mic. Again, no need to sync the audio or the video. If you want to spend money for such a camera, or if you have one already, this is an excellent solution for good audio. The following method is more time consuming and more involved. The idea is to record the audio separate from the video, either in the computer or an external recorder, and then to import this audio into the computer. The next step is to sync this recorded audio to the video, then delete or mute the camera audio. For all this, you will need an audio and a video editing program of some kind. When starting to record audio, you should make a loud sound, such as clapping your hands or using one of these little cool things. And that will help you sync the audio to the camera. I should say, that will help you sync the good audio to the camera audio. Let's talk about some ways to record audio separately into the computer. Now, you could record into GarageBand for the Mac and Sound Recorder for Windows. Both of these programs come with their own respective operating systems. And of course, there are many other recording programs. Some are free and some cost money. But another great option for both the Mac and Windows is a free audio recording editing program called Audacity. Not only is Audacity free, but it has many features and probably many more than any of us will probably learn in a lifetime. You will also need a video editing program in order to sync your independently recorded audio with your camera audio. iMovie for the Mac and Movie Maker for Windows will allow you to sync the good audio with the audio from the camera. How you do this will be discussed in future videos that I mentioned in the beginning of this program here. But for now, there are other videos on YouTube that will show you how to do this. And again, of course, you have to mute the camera audio at some point so you won't hear it in your final video. I just want to mention some other issues with audio. Previously, I mentioned the USB mic to record audio into your computer. But what if you're using a regular external mic? How do you get this into your computer? Here are three ways. The first way is with an audio interface. The microphone is plugged into the audio interface, which then goes into your computer. And what it does is it converts the analog microphone, the analog signal from the microphone into a digital signal so your computer can understand it. This particular audio interface, this is the one that I have, is plugged into a USB port. You can also use the computer's microphone input with an adapter, which is kind of right here. Most half-decent mics will have a XLR connector. Now, if you use more than one microphone, you're going to need to have a mixer like this connected to the computer. What I've done with this is to plug in an RCA connector to the record out, and then at the other end is a 3.5 millimeter audio jack that goes right into the computer. The signal goes through the computer's sound card. Okay, you know, audio guys never recommend going through the computer sound card when recording, but rather would use an audio interface. I would agree if you're making a recording of your music like for a CD, but I've used both an audio interface and directly through a computer sound card for internet video and streaming, and both work well. Listen to the audio of these clips, first as a mixer into the computer and the computer sound card. This audio was streamed live without any effects processing. The next is through an audio interface. The clip with the audio interface sounds better, partly because this video was recorded, and then I was able to use some compression, EQ, and reverb.
Buckwheat blooms, golden sunset fields of sweet perfume, on an old fruit wagon to work, the harvest moon where the buckwheat blooms. Two old gray horses work the fields that year, her shepherd Rex played with a blinded mare.
Meaning in our lives, remedy is natural, the answer is all around. It's falling out of the morning sky, flowing up out of the ground. Won't you fetch a pail of water, baby, fetch a pail with me, and give thanks to the Maker for all its purity. Well, we'll have a drink together by an old magnolia tree. If you fetch a pail of water, baby, fetch a pail with me.
Now, I mentioned this before, that you need to make sure that your computer sound preferences are set to the correct audio source, either the audio interface or the microphone that you're using. In the Mac, it's under System Preferences, and in Windows, it's under the Control Panel. You can also use a portable recorder to record the audio and then put it into the computer. Regardless of where your audio is recorded, you want to make sure you use headphones to make sure the recording sounds good prior to the actual recording of your video. Now, there's also an issue with levels that I'm sure many of you know about, maybe probably all of you, just to make sure that your audio does not clip, that is, does not go into the red zone. Any recording application will have a meter, so sound check before you start to record. Also, turn off cell phones, heaters, air conditioners, cats, dogs. Loud ambient noises like this can ruin your audio. Now, you can help minimize sound reflections off hard surfaces by using such things as a blanket or any other absorbing material. In this short video, we've covered a lot of things. If you've never worked with these methods, or at least all these methods, this might seem a little overwhelming. Just remember to take small steps towards having perfect audio for your videos. None of us will reach perfect, but it will give us direction and focus. The next part of this tutorial will be in about 2 weeks. It's all about streaming live. And this is fun stuff too. Remember to subscribe to my channel for notices of new videos. See you soon. Hi, my name is Ray Naylor, and this is how to promote your music with video on, let me do it again. Then why use a computer mic? Do it again. Hi, my name is Ray Naylor, and this is how to produce in the 90s or an audio interface, from the microphone, and then converts it to a digital. An audio interface will take, let me do it again, a lot with these. If you have not, in this short video, we have worked a lot. In this short video, we have in this short video, okay, try again.